Hello everyone, this is Plan with Eva on Instagram, and on YouTube it's Eva. So here is going to be my spread for the first week of September, and this was the week that I saw Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and because it's the beginning of September, it's basically fall for me, so I used a kit that was pretty red. This kit is actually the Gryffindor inspired kit that's from MeloPaperStudio. It just came with the full boxes and it didn't come with a lot. So here I am pulling my own washi that I have from my own stash. Both of these I believe are from Simply Gilded. My last video was a music video, so it just had music in it, and I do miss talking to you guys about my spread. So for this week, I think I'm still going to do music only just because I want to catch up on some spreads and hopefully be caught up, because I'm actually having a lot more time at home because my iMac keeps breaking down, if you guys have been following me for a little bit, and I haven't been taking school stuff home with me a lot. So I've had more time to plan, which is really nice. It's also very kind of time consuming at work because I just feel like I have to do everything I need to at work and I can't take it home. So it's been a very different experience, but I just keep telling myself that lots of teachers do this, that they don't usually take work home. So I'm trying to kind of soak into that kind of dull moment that we have right now, dull in quotation marks, just because we have less enrollment this year than we do normally. And I'm trying to enjoy the moments that we have right now with the little amount of kids that we do have. This is going to be the first week of school, which also is why I thought this kit would be appropriate to tie in the first day of school. The first day of school always reminds me of Hogwarts and the first Harry Potter movie, going to school for the first time. And I thought it was just really appropriate with everything else that was going on. Shang Chi, his outfit is like red, so I thought it was just really fitting to use this. The hard part was the kit doesn't come with a lot. So I actually changed up a lot of what I usually have been doing. I've been playing with florals and I've been playing with layering, and for this spread I kind of went more simple. I didn't do a whole lot of layering. I did a few, but because this spread was also mostly gold, because that was the foil choice that I chose, it was just a lot harder to find things that would match with the whole spread. And the red in this isn't a bright cherry red, which is what most reds are in the things that you use, so it was a little harder to find different functional items for me to use to match with the spread, but I think it ended up working out, and it looks like it's pretty minimalistic, which is kind of what I was going for. The day covers was really hard time for me. I didn't do the spread for a while because I was struggling with thinking about how to do the day covers. I realized that a lot of the day covers that I have are silver foiled, and because this spread is gold, I didn't want to do mixed foils. So I ended up just putting some half mandalas at the top. I just wrote in the dates, and then I used a gold foil date for the ones that I could find. They're not all matching, they don't all look the same because some of them are actually cut up from like 21s or double digit numbers, but that was all I had for my gold, so that's all for the base of the spread. As for this week, it was some exciting things. I went to my friend's bridal shower, which was really nice. Her sister and her cousin held it for her, and it was really beautiful, and everything they did was really cute. It was really small, but I thought it was really nice. And this spread also marks 1 year until me and my husband's actual wedding, so that's really exciting. I marked that on Thursday. And some other exciting things is, well, I guess it wouldn't be exciting, it was just very different. My husband actually went to Canada for a couple days during this weekend. It was Labor Day weekend, so I did get that day off because I'm a teacher. He also had that day off, so he ended up going to Canada with his friends. I didn't end up going because we had someone needs to stay home to watch the dog, and I just didn't want to go with them. It was kind of like a boys trip. So he ended up going, but for me, I've never slept without him since we've lived together. So this was the first time that I did that, and it was really nerve-wracking for me with all the true crime that I usually watch. I felt that I couldn't watch any while I was by myself because I was just scared of it, of every little noise that I was hearing. I ended up actually sleeping outside in the living room with our dog, and I just couldn't sleep in the bed by myself in there without someone else next to me. I have a lot of like worrying thoughts when I'm like on my own, so I was just scared I wasn't gonna be able to sleep. So I ended up just sleeping on my own outside with him. This was also the week that the whole deal with Texas and the abortion being not legal anymore. That whole thing happened on September 1st, and I had to mark that down just because of the frustration and how crazy it is that there are times like this where this is still happening. I don't want to go too much into it, but I just want to reiterate because I promote it on my Instagram because it's my beliefs, and if you don't like it, you don't have to follow me, but I just believe that pro-choice does not mean that you're not pro-life. I don't think I would ever do abortion, but it doesn't mean that someone else shouldn't have the option to, if they need to, if they want to, if their body needs to. I've learned a lot after hearing all of the stuff that could happen if you don't get an abortion and things that your body could go through, and me being terrified of birthing another child for myself. I just don't think that's fair for someone else to be deciding that for you. And the fact that people are being rewarded for telling on these people that are trying to save their lives or someone else's life, that's just crazy to me. But the last thing I wanted to talk about before I let you guys go and watch the rest of this with music is about Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I feel like me as a person, I have a lot of unpopular opinions that not a lot of people agree with, and this I'm like seeing a lot of as I'm seeing news, people sharing these kind of news about Shang Chi, is that I really didn't like the movie too much. I just thought it was the fighting scenes were obviously good. I heard it was a team from Jackie Chan, so obviously that's like, of course that's going to be amazing, but I just like some of the storyline was just crazy, and just the fact that the child actor got as much screen time as Shimu, I think his name is, that's just insane to me. I just didn't think he had that many, it didn't seem like he was on screen for that long. It seemed like we were learning so much about his past, as much as it was the present day. And the 360 that he has towards the end of the movie, I don't really want to give any spoilers, but towards the end of the movie, when he just has like a shift in character where he suddenly has this goal of doing something. I'm like trying to be vague, but I don't know how to say my opinion without ruining the movie, so I'll just keep it at that fact that something happens at the end of the movie that he suddenly wants to do something, and I just don't understand how he can shift so quickly. And the end of the movie is also insane to me. If you guys want to talk more about it, I'm on Instagram at Plan with Eva if you guys do want to discuss some more, but I haven't found anyone that didn't like the movie, so I would appreciate it if you guys don't want to yell at me, because I understand that everybody likes it. I'm all for Asian representation, and my husband loved the movie and his friends. I think I was being really critical because I was like expecting more from the Marvel movie, because I was comparing it to other Marvel movies, which I should be able to, because I mean that's what happens when you release movies from the same kind of like genre, you just compare them. So I was expecting the same greatness that I had with other Marvel movies, and not all Marvel movies were great. Like Hulk wasn't an amazing one, lots of people didn't like that one. Iron Man is probably not everyone's favorite, but I love it just because I'm biased and I love Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. So I think everyone just has different opinions, and this one just didn't hit the spot for me. It just didn't make a lot of sense for a lot of the stuff, and my mind was just like, what? A lot of the time. So that's my opinion on that. If you guys want to discuss, I can discuss in the comments as well. But I'm gonna go and let you guys listen to the rest of this in music. Thank you so much again for watching and bearing with me. Next time I will try to do more of a voiceover. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.